Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super uber mega excited to share this list with you guys because today I am gonna be sharing a couple of lesbian movies that you guys can actually go ahead and go watch on the platform of Disney Plus. Yes, we all know that Disney Plus, when it comes to inclusion, they definitely been growing and been doing better a lot in the recent years. So I'm here to say any movie that you guys can go ahead, go watch, go support. But before we get into further details, if you guys know about any other movies that are available on the platform, please drop them down below in the comments. That will be very, very helpful. And I also want to say, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Yes, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And like I always say, your feedback is very important. So let's get right into this video and not waste any more time. First and foremost, we're gonna start off with the favorites. It's a story about a duel between terrifying, intelligent women to seize the power, money, and influence of a kingdom. And on one side, we have Queen Annie, who sits on the throne but doesn't like making decisions. Yes, she has close friend who her name is Lady Sarah, who is in charge of running and basically running the country and ensuring she's always basically entertained. And yes, she's also her lover. This one is a true classic. I feel like it doesn't need no introduction. It's one of the best, lesbian movies. When lesbian movies started to get popular, it was definitely one of those ones that took off and definitely did make a big difference. If you guys know, you know, and if you don't, I will highly recommend you also go ahead and go watch the movie. It got very good ratings. A lot of people loved it. They felt like it was the beginning of a new era, and yeah, they were definitely right. So yes, I watched it a couple of times, and hopefully in the future I will go back and go watch it again. I really did enjoy it. I really did. So if you guys haven't, what are you waiting for? And if you have watched it, let me know your personal rating down below. Then moving forward, we have the Battle of the SESES. It's a film based on a true story, especially basically centered around a tennis match that made history for everything basically it represents. It was the match between Billie Jean and Bobby Riggs. Billie, she fought for equal pay for female tennis player, and she's also in this case a lesbian who is struggling with her self-acceptance. She also has a lover in this case that she basically meets, and they begin this very intense love affair, but they also knew that despite everything, despite the feelings, the love, the passion, they needed to keep their relationship a secret. It was very hard on Billy, and it was also very hard on her lover to keep it a secret because they knew that in that reality they couldn't stay together. And like the ending scene of them, that just broke my heart. I was like, what is going on? But I just like how supportive her lover was with her, always by her side, understanding her, being patient with her, not forcing her to make any decision she wasn't ready to do. Also, you can see that Billy really cared for her, but they just knew it wasn't the right time for them to go ahead and make their relationship public and just to be out there. Have the Neo Mutants. The movie was released in 2020. It follows Dani after she wakes up in a research facility having survived an accident that destroyed her reservation along with everyone she loved. Along with four other young mutants, she must learn to control her new power and discover what is really happening in this research facility they've been kept in. It's also like an action horror mystery, and yes, she basically ends up falling for another person, and in this case another character. They actually end up creating this very interesting bond, like they were friends, they were together, but they are cute, but they aren't cute, in which was just giving a whole vibe. Yes, this is definitely not my cup of tea type of movie, but I know a lot of people does like this type of movies. But if you guys are looking for a good one that is an action horror mystery, I would highly recommend watching this one. Like I said, to each his own. I included it because I feel like the movie did get amazing ratings, but it's not definitely a movie that I would just go ahead and go watch just because. But you don't know, it might be yours. And yes, it got very good feedback. A lot of people have enjoyed it. Like the comments looks amazing. And yeah, hopefully in the future they can do a spin-off. I feel like they will be truly amazing as well. Then we have in this case Crush. Yes, this is basically a young love. It's a very typically centered around teenage love, life, identity, and it's a comedy, but with a twist because the main characters are actually lesbians. Yes, you guys have heard it correctly. The plot revolves around a girl named Paige who decides to join the track team to win over the girl of her dreams. Yes, but things aren't so easy because along the way, she meets AJ and discovers that sometimes you don't have to look for love because it's looking for you. And yes, I have watched this movie. I've done a review regarding this movie. I love the movie. I love the plot twist that it had because it's like you join a team to get closer to your crush, but you actually end up falling for someone else. So that was also, very interesting to see. Like it wasn't so obvious, the plot wasn't obvious. So I definitely did enjoy that. The movie got amazing ratings. I don't have to go in details regarding it. And yes, if any of you haven't watched it, I can definitely guarantee you that you are missing out on it. Then moving forward, we have Black Swan. This movie has one of the best and most classic, in my personal opinion, lesbian scenes. If you know what I'm talking about, then you all know what I'm talking about. Only the true ones will understand what I'm saying. This story centers on Nina, a young dancer in New York, in this case, ballet company performing Swan like Nina is sure she will be the lead dancer, but the director thinks that while she is good at what she does, in this case, the White Swan, the role lacks the darkness necessary for the role of the, in this case, the Black Swan. So basically, more of the story, she wants a role, but she doesn't fit for the role because she's lacking something. And during that whole situation, she ends up getting closer to another character or a castmate in this case, and we all know what that led to. It's not 100 trillion percent a lesbian movie, but there are, some vibes that it was giving that was like, okay, even though it's not all about that, but, it's still very cute and very interesting to see that spiciness and that, if you know what I'm talking about, between the two characters. It was a classic movie. It was a classic and also a classic scene. And then moving forward, we have Theater Camp. The movie was released in 2023, and yes, it does feature a lesbian character named Amelia. She is one of the two co-heads of the theater and is openly gay. The film explores the relationship with Glenn, but it's not the center focus of the movie. I just recently found out about the film. Hopefully, I will get an opportunity to go ahead, go watch it. I don't have much details on it if she has a love interest, if she doesn't. So if you guys have watched the movie, let me know your thoughts on it. I just thought, about including it on the list because I feel like it's a movie that I never heard about. And normally I do know a lot of movies. So, I just recently found out about it. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna go include it just in case some of you have watched it so I can hear your feedback on it. But the fact that she's openly gay, this already says a lot. It might not be, set around a relationship that she has with someone when it comes to like love or all of that, but just knowing that she is like the main character and she is gay, like that is super 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 amazing. So like I said, it was released in 2023. It actually got good ratings, so when movies got good ratings, I have to include it on list no matter what. That's just my opinion. So yes, guys, that's basically it. I also want to say before I go, I've activated the super stickers to the channel just in case any of you would like to make a small donation. And I also want to say thank you so much once again for all the love and all the support. It definitely doesn't go unnoticed. And before we go, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Until the next video, and goodbye.